today we're going to be making a jack-o'-lantern using coils. So I've got my clay for the base, my coils pre-made, my slip, my comb to score, a needle tool, my knife, and a paddle. I'm going to start with a piece of clay that is roughly the size of my palm. Then I will smooth out the base and curl up the sides, so I have a place to attach my first set of coils. The first row of coils will get attached on the outside edge of the base. This is important to not stack the coils directly on top because we're going to be making a sphere. As I attach the first row of coils, I want to stitch it immediately. I cannot wait until the end to stitch it all together. While I stitch the coil to the base, I'm also going to be pinching the clay and directing it where I want to go. In this case, I want the coils to go out first. My second row of coils I will put on the inside edge, so now the form will start to close itself. I will keep adding coils on the inside edge, stitching them together and pinching the clay to guide the walls up and in so I can close the form. Once the form is closed, I want to smooth the whole thing out with my card and my paddle. The bottom will still be flat. That's okay. I want to flatten out the top as well and gently create an impression. This is where the stem is going to go. You can make the stem as you choose. Personally, I like a twisty stem. Don't forget to score and slip so that the stem will stay attached. I add an additional coil of clay so that I can stitch the stem on better. Next, I'm going to add the ribs. I use the edge of a wooden knife to mark where the ribs go, and then I use the edge of a paddle and then my hand to further shape the ribs. Then I want to cut the lid. I want to use a single smooth circular cut instead of making zigzags like you would on a real pumpkin. This will help the lid fit on after it is all dried and fired. Lastly, I will cut the face into the pumpkin. This is the fun part. I draw it in with a needle tool first, and then I cut it out. I make sure that the cuts are smoothed and not left rough. Think beyond triangles, you're better than that. When making the face on the jack-o'-lantern, you can easily add more clay to fill out the cheeks, the lips, and other features. Because I'm giving my pumpkin the face of Frankenstein's monster, I want to add some bolts to his neck. And here is my finished jack-o'-lantern.